What if the people closest to you, the ones that laugh with you, pray with you, and even share food with you, were secretly planning your death? This is the haunting story of Chinedu, a bright young man from Enugu whose two best friends didn't just betray him, they sacrificed him. Literally. But even in death, Chinedu had the last word. Stay with me. So, picture this. Chinedu, Emeka, and Ifeanyi, childhood friends, thick as thieves. These boys grew up in the same street, attended the same primary school, played football under the scorching sun, and even helped each other hustle after NYC. They were inseparable. But here's the thing about desperation. It whispers the loudest in private. Emeka and Ifeanyi were tired of the grind. Every day felt like a curse. Their businesses weren't growing, money wasn't flowing, and they were watching other guys ball on Instagram, flaunting Benz keys and dollar bills. That's when the idea crept in, or should I say, the devil whispered. Ifeanyi brought it up first. Bros, you never hear say one sacrifice fit change your life forever? Emeka laughed nervously, but he listened. The more they talked, the more it made sense to them. And the worst part, they didn't need to find a stranger. The perfect person was already in their lives. Chinedu. He was everything they weren't. Hardworking, optimistic, and slowly building something big with his tech startup. His small wins irritated them, not because he bragged, but because they reminded them of their failures. So they visited a dibia, a native doctor deep in a village near Nsukka. The instruction? Bring someone close, someone you trust. The sacrifice must come willingly. A plan was born. They told Chinedu about a tech investors retreat happening in Anambra State with potential to get seed funding. Of course, Chinedu was excited. He trusted them. Why wouldn't he? They took him on the road trip, laughed with him, took selfies, played Burna Boy on repeat. But when they reached the remote location, the tone changed. And Chinedu, he knew something was off the moment they locked the car behind him. They dragged him into the shrine. He begged, cried, screamed, but it was too late. The ritual was done. His blood spilled. Emeka and Ifeanyi walked out richer. Literally. They were given spiritual rings, charms, and instructions. Within months, they blew. One opened a luxury car dealership in Lekki. The other started traveling abroad, flashing designer labels and sponsoring club nights in Abuja. Everyone called them young millionaires. But here's the twist. 3 months later, Emeka began to hear footsteps at night in empty rooms. A whisper calling his name while bathing. Why, Emeka? Why? Ifeanyi's eyes became bloodshot. He stopped sleeping. Every mirror reflected Chinedu's last stare. They tried to reverse the ritual, but the dibia laughed and said, "You sacrifice him willingly, but he was not just anybody. He had a pure heart. His spirit cannot rest until justice is done." Both friends started losing everything. Emeka's showroom burned down mysteriously. Ifeanyi had a seizure while driving on 3rd Mainland Bridge and nearly died. They weren't even 30 yet. And just when you thought it was over, Chinedu's mother, a quiet Anglican woman, started a foundation in his name. It went viral online after an influencer told Chinedu's story on TikTok. People were shocked, but it didn't stop there. Police reopened the investigation after finding Chinedu's old texts and route history. And in a crazy twist, a surviving villager from the shrine came forward as a witness. Why? Because Chinedu appeared to him in a dream and begged for justice. Both Emeka and Ifeanyi were arrested during a random traffic stop when they were already planning to flee to South Africa. The court found them guilty. And the most shocking part? During sentencing, Ifeanyi broke down, sobbing. Chinedu visits me every night. I haven't slept for 2 years. Even in prison, he is still here. So what's the moral of this story? Jealousy is a quiet killer, and greed never goes unpunished. Betrayal may bring temporary gain, but it guarantees eternal regret. True wealth isn't how much you have, but how clean your hands are when you sleep at night. Because trust me, some spirits don't rest, especially the ones that were too kind for this world. If you found this story haunting but powerful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out our other chilling Nigerian tales. And if you've ever felt betrayed by someone close, drop a comment. You're not alone. Until next time, be careful who you call bro.